The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Chouameni cuts it out. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chouameni. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Isak. That's Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. Iniesta just eases him off the ball. Akanji. Wirtz. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Nedved. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's done it! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kimmich.
Oh, great feat, that.
Luis Suarez. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Luis Suarez. And a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. And this is Iniesta. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
This is the time you need that pace.
Roberto Carlos takes control of it and he's on the move. Driving through the middle. Iniesta.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's made its way to
That's
him.
good play from him.
There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Wirtz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Akanji. He's not got that quite right. He's a sharp little ball here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Isak. Nedved gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, what a mistake! Wits. Haaland. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland might just make this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Caceres gets it clear. And he's managed to gift it back.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Looking for options for movement. And he's worked it through. And he will... Iniesta! Sticks it away! Deep into first-half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And a quick announcement
No,
today
well,
that
the
Never
pickings
Hurry Up
certainly
from
have
today's
been
match
rich
is
in this
now on
first
sale
half.
in the
Well, I think
Stadium
the
Hall.
message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Isak picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Isak can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Suarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great vision, and he's picked out the run. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Retz. Number 20, Pedro Neto. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 21, Rivaldo. Number 24, Raul. Number 10, Batistuta.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Nedved. Vieira tries to pass it through. Chouameni, Iniesta. It's come to nothing. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well read, nice interception. Played out to the left flank, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Caceres gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Isak. And this is Nedved. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Iniesta. Number 19,
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Nicely shaped ball. Gullit looking to run onto it. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. And smartly reclaimed. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. Played in with purpose. Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well...
Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nagatomo powering forward here. Nagatomo, good, strong midfield running here. Nagatomo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Chance here to counter. Rivaldo, and this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Platini going full tilt down the right-hand side. Ah, good steal, he just read it. No way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is ended up in no man's land. Might be dangerous. Oh, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pullet receives it in a wide position, and he's certainly onside here. He's real chance! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he...
Oh, no! And Batistuta! They've done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Kimmich. But it's Thuram. 4 added minutes on the board. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? Always onto this. Cleared without hesitation. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Schneider.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Nedved! It's there! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's been cut out, well played. Raul. And it's Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Bolivia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Dink through. Oh, important interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Schneider. Now it's He's had a shot! And again! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Raul. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira on a strong run down the right. Costa Curta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Villa. And it's Schneider.
Bolivia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in, and he's lost his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. Raúl. Rijkaard.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Raúl. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nedved. Just eases him. Oh no, this does not look good. Now then, the ball's come loose. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewis. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Seedorf. And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass is just off target. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Raúl. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. And that could set him on his way. No way through there. He might be in here. Nedved! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 18. Se está realizando un
So,
cambio.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. And that is expertly dealt with.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Platini, just about up to 75 minutes. Lahm deals with that comfortably. Hullet, can he get on the end of this? Kimmich, great vision. Oh, well played. Hullet. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. Maldini eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hullet. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Pickford, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's run loose here. Messi, and Messi! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And the number on the board is 3. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Ferdinand reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
The ball has bounced loose now. Tries to pass it through. And here's Isak. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's come loose. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Goes forward. Costa Curta cuts it out. Nedved. And it's Forlan. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Kokchu. Fired deep towards the back post. Vieira. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tacho does really well to win the ball there. Forlan. And it's Kokchu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking for options for movement. Isak. Decent chance! There it is! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And for a moment, time stood still. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Peru are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kokchu is always looking to break lines. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffer.
Van Dijk plays it long.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pass has gone astray. Suarez is herring after that one.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Nedved. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's searching through. Azar.
Bolivia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some good persistent defending here. Oh, that's nice. Goes for a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good strength. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Forlan. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vieira. Kimmich.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Bolivia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Bolivia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vieira. It's Kimmich. And it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Baresi makes the interception. Kukcu. Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. And it's Azar. No way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. And that is as far as they're going to go. Peru can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Isak. Nedved. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He's got tall. Still just a single goal between the sides. Forlan. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Peru really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cambio en Perú. Número 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
97. Cambio.
Van Nistelrooy engages and forces him off the ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Forlan. Van Nistelrooy. Platini. Rummenigge is onto this, and they can counter here. Nagatomo gets into some space, and it's played in. Shot a goal! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched.
Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. So, what can they make of this? Kimmich. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, really good feet. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Kukcu. And they're quick to press. And it's Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's cut it out. He gets big. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Nagatomo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's put paid to a promising move. Koundé, the final 5 minutes. Rummenigge. Kimmich. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Kukçu. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Costa Curta. Costa Curta hurtling down that right flank. He's found a way through. That's very neat. Platini. Platini crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt.